Guys, hello. God's Trigger review. This is a top-down shooter with minor elements of stealth, most similar to Hotline Miami games. So let's go straight to sections and rate God's Trigger. The first section is the story. Silly story. Fallen angel Harry and a demoness Judy combine forces to stop the apocalypse, for horsemen of apocalypse in other words. Simple as that, but a good reason to shoot everyone that stands in their way. This is a comedy. At least I've seen the game as a comedy, and there were a lot of funny scenes. Conversations and cutscenes are short, funny, and it's like that for a reason. You are here to shoot stuff, not for the story. 4 out of 10 goes for the story. Game bugs and optimization is the next section. For a new game, I gotta say it works like a charm. One single bug in the entire playthrough that I solved by restarting to the checkpoint. So nothing game breaking, no lags, stutterings, glitches. It's not system demanding at all, extremely fast loading times. Only thing that wasn't working well are short movie cutscenes, or better to say short chapter intro scenes. Voice acting was bugging and black screen was on. Subtitles were showing though. 9 out of 10 for this section, cause I'm sure they're gonna fix the cutscenes. Next section is game time. It took me exactly 7 hours to finish the game. Yeah, this is a short game. It has replay value though. You get grades when you finish maps. So if you're one of those type of players that like perfection in their game, this game will provide with at least 20 hours of content, non-stop shooting content. 6 out of 10 for game time. Game difficulty, next section. Hard. This game is hard, but fair. And fun too. I died more times in 7 hours in God's Trigger than in 700 hours of my Souls games, for example, all of them combined. But dying is part of the experience too. You get literally one-shotted by every enemy in the game. Same applies for them too, they get one-shotted by you also. I also raged a lot. Controls are a bit clunky, especially move and shoot system, no matter if you play with mouse and keyboard or a controller. So clunky controls, they add a bit to that difficulty. Enemies will shoot you on sight in less than a second after they spot you. And I repeat, you insta-die if you get hit. You cannot choose difficulties, same difficulty applies for all the players. 9 out of 10 for difficulty. Maps and graphics, next section. 5 chapters, 25 mini-maps in total. 5 maps per chapter, diversity in maps is there. I love map designs and the change of environments for each chapter. You go from Wild Wild West, dungeons, to moving trains and all the way to the fucking heaven. Maps are short and packed with enemies and secrets. They are not easy to find at all, by the way, those secrets. 8 out of 10 for maps and graphics. Gameplay, the most important section. Harry is melee and Judy is ranged. You can switch between those two non-stop if you go with single player, but I strongly believe that this game is far better in co-op, since they offer that option too. So, what do you do in this game? Well, you shoot and kill from top-down perspective, stealth kill, throw bombs, knives, axes, swords, use a lot of different weapons and cast special abilities to stop time or manipulate your enemies. You'll uncover secrets, farm XP from killing enemies and destroying objects that you can spend later on to that XP accumulated on different perks and abilities after you're done with the map. For what this game wants to be, it completely delivers. It's short, fast-paced, shooting galore with a lot of cool moves and blood everywhere. 8 out of 10 for gameplay. Next section is NPCs and enemies. 2 main protagonists, 4 horsemen of apocalypse, and a final boss is all there is in this game. Boss design is cool, they're all different and will require a lot of deaths till you figure out how to kill them. Enemies variety is huge for a short game like this, which is a huge positive. Enemies, or better to say mobs, they come in 2 different forms. Melee, those that rush towards you, and ranged, assholes that shoot on sight. Most deaths will come from them, by the way. AI is solid, or better to say it's actually good. Enemies will react and kill you the same moment you stop running. I mean it, it's like 0.1 seconds will decide whether you live or not in this game. 7 out of 10 for this section. Leveling and itemization. By completing levels, you'll gain XP from different styles of killing or to how fast you finish the map. With acquired XP, you'll buy new abilities for your characters. Stop time, explode after using dash, dominate enemies, create duplicates, barriers, and so on. You'll be able to prolong time of your spells, reduce their cooldown, or reduce their cost. While in-game, you'll find chests that contain perks. Perks in the game are passive abilities that you can change before you enter the maps. Perks will provide you with more time for your kill multiplier, to run faster mods, or soak up one bullet more to avoid getting one-shotted. Items drop from dead enemies, guns, and throwing weapons. That's all there is from items. There is nothing innovative in this section. All of the things they offer, I already saw like 1 million times already. 5 out of 10 for leveling and itemization. Music and sound, the last section. Cool music, but forgettable. Sound effects are nice, voice acting is there for almost all enemies and bosses. Enemies are hilarious with their quotes, by the way, so 7 out of 10 for this section only because of funny parts in the game with voice acting. At the end, we have a conclusion. So, we got 9 sections with exactly 63 points in total, and that would be a 7 out of 10 for God's Trigger. This game is a very good one-day run. Something that you can stomp in a one go when you have a free Sunday afternoon. And, at least for me, it was a huge change of pace and it was refreshing. I had fun, laughed a lot, and raged a lot. It provides way much more for those that look to play something in co-op, so I highly suggest the game if you wanna play with someone. Now, should you buy or wait for sale? Well, I think it's like 10 to 15 bucks in the title. If you wish to support the devs, go ahead and buy it. If not, just wait for sale. I, personally, for a single player, would wait for sale. Who wants co-op, go ahead and buy it. You'll have fun, you'll laugh, you'll rage. Overall, it's a good indie title. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.